Hi guys, this is Alicia from Behind the White Picket Fence, and today it's going to be part 2 of my bookshelf tour. And like I said in the last video, it wouldn't allow me to upload the 47-minute long video all together, so I had to break it up into 2 parts. So enjoy and continue on with all the books that I have to show you. For these next books, I'm just going to show you them in stacks, not on the shelf, because the shelf is starting to go behind my bed, which is going to be a little bit difficult. First, we have Spider's Bite by Jennifer Estep, I'm not sure. The Smoke Thief and The Dream Thief by Shanna Abe. The Lord of the Fading Lands and Lady of Light and Shadows by C.L. Wilson. Then we have Eternal by V.K. Forrest. Carpe Demon by Julie Kenner. Allison James, The Black Dragon. Witchling by Jasmine Galenorn. He Loves Me Hot by Stephanie Rowe. Games of Command and Finders Keepers by Linnea Sinclair. And now this whole stack is Christina Dodd books, so once again I'm just going to show you the covers. Storm of Visions, Storm of Shadows, Chains of Ice, and Chains of Fire, Wilder, Into the Flame, Into the Shadow, Touch of Darkness, and Scent of Darkness. I have another stack of books by the same author, and it's Jacqueline Frank, Hunting Julian, Forbidden, Seduce Me in Flames, Seduce Me in Dreams, Adam, Damien, Elijah, Gideon, and Jacob. And another stack of books all by the same author. Immortal Ever After by Lindsay Sands, Under a Vampire Moon, Single White Vampire, and this copy's kind of damaged, Love Bites, A Bite to Remember, and A Quick Bite. Now we have Desire After Dark by Joe Carlisle, Unchained by C.J. Barry, Dream Lover by Sam Cheever, A Honey Bun Coffee by Sam Cheever, An Arc of Heat Seeker by Lucy Monroe, and then a huge copy of the Black Jewels trilogy, which includes Daughter of the Blood, Heir to the Shadows, Queen of the Darkness, all by Anne Bishop. And just because I'm already down on the bottom shelf, I'm just going to continue from there and work my way up to the rest of my paranormals, and most of these are going to be young adult books and a few paranormals and nonfiction and stuff mixed in, so just keep watching. We have Time Dancers by Steve Cash, which is book 2 of The Mech. The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. The Soul Screamers, Volume 1 by Rachel Vincent, which includes My Soul to Lose, My Soul to Take, and My Soul to Save. City of Ashes, and City of Bones, and then Divergent by Veronica Roth. Now I have 4 books part of the same series by the same author. Shift by Rachel Vincent, Prey, Rogue, and Stray. Now I have Bitten by Kelly Armstrong, Beauty Dates the Beast, and Desperately Seeking Shapeshifter by Jessica Sims, Jordan, Ryan, and Lucan by Susan Kearney, all part of the Pendragon Legacy series. Now I have more books by a same author. Beyond the Highland Mist by Karen Marie Monning, Blood Fever, Fae Fever, Dream Fever, and Shadow Fever. And now the only nonfiction books I have on my shelves are Take a Hike Portland, by Moon Outdoors by Barbara I. Bond, Wildlife Viewing Guide in Oregon by James A. Yaskovich, The Beginner's Guide to Birds, Western Region by Donald and Lillian Stokes. A Field Guide to Western Birds by Roger Torrey Peterson. Birds of the Willamette Valley region by Harry Nels, Tom Aversa, and Hal Opperman. And then National Audubon Society Field Guide to Birds, Western Region, North America, field guide type thing. Now back to showing you the books off of my shelf instead of on the floor. The complete fairy tales and stories by Hans Christian Andersen. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Firelight by Sophie Jordan. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. The Colossus Rises and Lost in Babylon by Peter Larangis. Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn, all by Stephanie Meyer. And then we have all my Rochelle Mead books. The Vampire Academy graphic novel. Vampire Academy. Frostbite. Shadow Kiss. Spirit Bound. Blood Promise. My camera is being really weird right now. Last Sacrifice. And then the spin-off, Bloodlines, and The Golden Lily. And then I have this huge signed box set of the Tiger's Curse series by Colin Hewick. And I have Tiger's Curse, Tiger's Quest, Tiger's Voyage, and Tiger's Destiny. And we are finally back to the rest of my adult paranormal books. We have Claimed by Caridad Pinheiro and Stronger Than Sin by Caridad Pinheiro. My Favorite Witch by Lisa Plumley. Speaker for the Dead by Orson Scott Card. Copper Beach by Jane Ann Krentz. Accidentally Married to a Vampire by Mimi Jean Pamphloff. And Sun God Seeks Surrogate by Mimi Jean Pamphloff. And then Lady and the Vamp by Michelle Rowan. Bitten and Smitten by Michelle Rowan. Mind to Possess. Caressed by Ice. Visions of Heat. And Slave to Sensation, all by Nalini Singh. Then we have Wicked Business and Wicked Appetite by Janet Ivanovich. Dust to Dust by Heather Graham. Vicki Lewis Thompson's A Werewolf in Manhattan. And Darkness Bred by Stella Cameron. Now on to these next ones. Born in Chains by Carisse Rowan. Ascension by Carisse Rowan. Wolf at the Door by Christine Warren. Tempt Me with Darkness by Shayla Black. Marked by Elizabeth Naughton. Moon's Web by C.T. Adams and Kathy Clamp. Dragon Actually by G.A. Aiken. Siren's Call and Siren's Surrender by Devlin Quinn. And The Hunt by Anne Marsh. Next stack is Passionate Thirst, Luscious Craving, and Eternal Hunger by Cameron Dean. Then I have Safe Harbor and Spirit Bound by Christine Feehan. Hounded by Kevin Hearney. Homeland by R.A. Salvatore. Demon Angel by Maljean Brooke. Allison James Firewalker and Stormwalker. Lady and Her Magic by Tammy Faulkner. Accidental Demon Slayer by Angie Fox. Where Demons Fear to Tread by Stephanie Chong. Pure Temptation by Connie Mason. Atlantis Rising by Alyssa Day. Sea Witch by Virginia Cantra. Haunted Moon by Yasmin Galenorn. Sex and the Single Vampire by Katie McAllister. Sex, Lies, and Vampires. And You Slay Me by Katie McAllister. Now I have some books that are by the same author. Passion Unleashed, Ecstasy Unveiled, Desire Unchained, and Sin Undone by Larissa Ione. Immortals, The Calling by Jennifer Ashley. Heart of Stone by Christine Warren. First Grave on the Right by Dorinda Jones. A Perfect Darkness by Jamie Rush. Killing Moon by Rebecca York. Eternal Nights by Patty O'Shea. How to Flirt with a Naked Werewolf by Molly Harper. Eve Silver's Sins of the Heart. Enemy Lover by Karen Harlow. Magic Bites by Iona Andrews. Seduced by Shadows by Jessa Slade. And Deadly is the Kiss by Ryan N. Bird. Now we have Megan's Mark by Laura Leigh. Harmony's Way by Laura Leigh. Desire Untamed by Pamela Palmer. Night Shifted by Cassie Alexander. Lauren Ann Gilman's Heart of Briar. Twilight Hunter by Kate Ballinger. Terry Spears' A Seal in Wolf's Clothing. Moon Awakening by Lucy Monroe. Demon Fire by Kate Douglas. Jennifer Ashley's Pride Mates. Tiger Magic by Jennifer Ashley. Blue Moon by Laurie Handlin. Dangerous Highlander by Donna Grant. Awaken the Highland Warrior by Anita Clenny. It's All Greek to Me by Katie McAllister. Burning Alive by Shannon K. Butcher. And It Happened One Bite by Lydia Dare. Now, I also have this weird little green shelf that I forgot to mention in the beginning. First off, I have Nightwalker by Jocelyn Drake, along with Day Hunter. Dawnbreaker. Pray for Dawn. Wait for Dusk. And Burn the Night, all by Jocelyn Drake. Dead on the Delta by Stacey J. Touch the Dark by Karen Chance. Red-Headed Stepchild by Jay Wells. Wilderness by Dennis Danvers. Touched by an Alien by Jeannie Koch. Nightlife. Pure Blood. And Second Skin by Caitlin Kittredge. Then I have The Potted Gardener by M.C. Beaton. Agatha Raisin and the Wellspring of Death by M.C. Beaton. Agatha Raisin and the Terrible Tourist. His and Hers. And Agatha Raisin and the Witch of Wickhaden, all by M.C. Beaton. Then I have Books Can Be Deceiving by Jen McKinley. And this is a book that mentions the Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward. So if you want to see that, then I definitely recommend this book. Evil Eclairs and Illegally Iced by Jessica Beck. And then Yarn to Go by Betty Hetchman. Then we have Laurel K. Hamilton's Aggressive Twilight, The Laughing Corpse, Circus of the Damned, The Lunatic Cafe, Soulless by Gail Carriger, Moon Called, Bloodbound, and Iron Kissed, all by Patricia Briggs. And then lastly, Stargate by Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich. Now we have all the J.R. Ward books that I own, and this little sculpture thingy that my sister made that is like a cartoon sort of representation of myself with books, including a Ward book and Kenyon, and then Math and Programming. Then Lover at Last by J.R. Ward, Lover Reborn by J.R. Ward, Lover Unleashed, Lover Mine, Lover Avenged, Lover Enshrined, Lover Unbound, Lover Revealed, Lover Awakened, Lover Eternal, and Dark Lover. And then over here is the J.R. Ward Black Dagger Brotherhood Insider's Guide. Then I have Covet and Crave by J.R. Ward. Now, moving on to all my Carrie Arthurs, and this may take a while, so hold on to your hats. Darkness Devours, Darkness Rising, Darkness Unbound, Moonsworn, Bound by Shadows, Deadly Desire, The Darkest Kiss, Embraced by Darkness, Dangerous Games, Tempting Evil, Kissing Sin, and Full Moon Rising. Now with the next stack of Carrie Arthurs, Kiss the Night Goodbye, Chasing the Shadows, Hearts in Darkness, Dancing with the Devil, Circle of Desire, Circle of Death, Circle of Fire, Mercy Burns, Destiny Kills, Darkness Splintered, Darkness Unmasked, and Darkness Hunts, and then an ARC copy of Darkness Unmasked, which just also is signed. These next books are all books that I'm reviewing for Night Owl Reviews. Her Callahan, Family Man by Tina Leonard, 3 Weeks with a Bull Rider by Kat Johnson, Riding the Wave by Lorelei Brown, and No Sunshine When She's Gone by Kate Angel. Now I have 2 whole shelves worth of Harlequins, which I'm not going to show you all individually. I'm just going to skim right over. That's one of the shelves. And I apologize for the darkness in this one. It's getting a little bit behind my bed, and also you can probably hear my dog Molly in the background too. There's a couple ducks outside and she's barking at them. Yep, that's the end of the Harlequins, and then I'm going to do all the historicals just out on the bed so you can see them, and that'll be the end of the video, and you have some great willpower if you've watched this whole video. Now I have all my historicals. Some Like It Wild by Teresa Medeiros, Sweet Madness by Heather Snow, Secrets of a Runaway Bride by Valerie Bowman, The Key by Lindsay Sands, Highland Master by Amanda Scott, In the Highlander's Bed by Kathy Maxwell, Lord of the Wolves by Heather Graham, The Warrior Laird by Margot McGuire, Sweet Enemy by Heather Snow, Captured by the Highlander by Julianne McLean, Must Love Kills by Allie McKay, Highlander Untamed by Monica McCarty, When Beauty Tamed the Beast by Eloisa James, Truly Madly Viking by Sandra Hill, The Daring Twin by Donna Fletcher, The Way to a Duke's Heart by Caroline Linden, Scandal in Spring by Lisa Claypass, Lion's Bride by Kathy Maxwell, Seduced by the Highlander by Julianne McLean, Christmas Eve at Friday Harbor by Lisa Claypass, Scandal in the Night by Elizabeth Essex, oh no, Claimed by the Highlander by Julianne McLean, The Chief by Monica McCarty, Highlander Most Wanted by Maya Banks, Wicked Intentions by Elizabeth Hoyt, My Fair Viking by Sandra Hill, In Bed with a Highlander by Maya Banks, Texas Bride by Joan Johnston, The Norse King's Daughter by Sandra Hill, and Margot McGuire's A Warrior's Taking. And those are all of the books that I have. Well, almost all of them. Some of them are not here yet, and some are waiting to be hauled. So those won't be included in this bookshelf tour. But this is all of the books that I own, and it's a crazy amount of them, and most of them I have not read, which is kind of shocking for you, I know. But hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you found some cool books that you might want to read yourself. And thank you for watching. Happy reading. Bye!